Hannah Dawson, a direct care nurse from CICU, has been on the sepsis team since January and has made significant contributions to improve quality of care and patient outcomes. She's helped develop the sepsis paper tool that aids in communication on what has already been done and what needs to be done for the patient. She has also been an integral part of the team by building the sepsis indicator assessment and the education presentation for staff to inform on what sepsis is and changes to the sepsis bundle. It has been a huge help to have an acute care nurse that has been very engaged in improving care and wants to be at the meetings and part of the team. Hannah has also talked to staff about what we propose in the meetings and includes them in brainstorming and planning. She has proven her commitment by being present and engaged in discussions at the scheduled meetings and has taken time to meet with Leslie and I outside of those scheduled meetings.
We were asked to provide an example of a nurse who, through nurse-driven activities, benefited a specific patient population in the hospital. Courtney Anderson, now Courtney Leffler, is a direct care nurse on our Andis Women and Children's Unit. She was recognized in June 2018 with the DAISY Award. The DAISY Award is a quarterly award that the hospital awards its nursing staff that is based on the award from the DAISY Foundation. It's a national foundation to recognize nurses in providing excellent patient care. Courtney won this in June of 2018 by being nominated by a patient under her care on the Andis Women's and Children Unit. Courtney was singled out for the excellent patient education provided the mother and her newborn, specifically how to care for the newborn. Courtney's demeanor and attitude puts mothers completely at ease and allows them to ask her questions that they might not normally ask others. Courtney is an example of an excellent nurse and is awarded the DAISY Award for these achievements.
Every year we do an annual education survey to find needs for nurses. In 2016, one of the needs that was discovered was feeling comfortable with code blue situation. So several of the CAP students and clinical education came up with having mock codes in 2017 quarterly. We would have a mock code blue called overhead, and so it was a surprise to the staff, and this was to make staff more comfortable with the skills.
Hancock Regional Hospital uses the event management system to report potential safety events. Associates are educated to report these events, including actual events, potential events, and near misses. Events are investigated by directors or their designee. Inadvertent mistakes may require coaching or re-education. Reckless behaviors are subject to disciplinary action. Process issues are referred to an appropriate committee or improvement team. The Assistant Vice President of Quality, Risk, and Regulatory Compliance reviews, tracks, and trends EMS reports for the overall organization. She also approves all investigations and follow-up. An example of a direct care nurse identifying an unfavorable trend occurred in August of 2017. The trend identified was related to patients receiving a type and cross match for blood without signing a consent. These events were reported by a direct care nurse in surgery, and during the investigation by the Director of Lab and the Assistant Vice President of Quality, Risk, and Regulatory Compliance, it was determined that patients didn't understand that by getting the type and cross match, they may be requiring a transfusion. As a result, the process was reviewed and ultimately changed. We now require consent prior to the type and cross match. This improved the patient's understanding of what was going on and also decreased the potential for patients refusing a transfusion and ultimately causing us to have to waste blood or blood products.
Thank you to all of our Hancock nurses for your work in us attaining the Pathways to Excellence designation. This is an award that we received because of you and by you for all of the work that you do for our patients here at Hancock Hospital. Please enjoy the celebration and know how appreciated you are every single day for what you do.